I swear, if you guys are trying to meme on me or something, and I Google that, and it's like fucking little pump parking poorly across 3 handicap spots, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, so what exactly am I supposed to do about this? I Googled it, and I got the Wikipedia page. You just want me to read the Wikipedia page? Pronounce what right? Pronounce a word that I've never heard that isn't English right the first time? How about no? How about you... yeah. Llorona? So, oh, well, I'm sorry that in English, normally L's are pronounced. Yeah, huh. Huh? Yeah, think about that next time. If I don't pronounce it right, I'm not gonna pronounce it right. It's not disrespectful to not pronounce something the way you want it pronounced. Like, if my name's Ronnie, and it's spelled R-O-N-N-I-E, and somebody says Ronnie, and then I say, whoa, calm the disrespect, where are the X's? Like, that's not on them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love you, though. Anyway, what am I supposed to be doing with this story now? I Googled it. Okay, but that's English. Why, though? That's English. That's not... You didn't even read the name of the stream. Okay, I'll read it, but I'm gonna read it with Gazoogle. Gazoogle is an app that takes all the text on screen and translates it to gangster slang. So I will read your YOLOs in the rainbow whatever thing, but I'm gonna do it gangster style. Except I gotta edit the settings because by default it adds like tizzy and whizzy and shit, which is annoying. Okay, well, all it did was change it to Ballin' Women of the Southwest. I guess they're not crying anymore, they're ballin' now. The legend of, oh my god, how am I supposed to pronounce that? Llorona? Llorona? I don't believe you. I don't believe you in the slightest. I'm Googling this. Why even put the L's there? It just sounds like it just seems like someone's trolling at that point. Be like, oh, hey, yeah, let's spell this word. What's the word? Oh, it's red. Well, let's throw some X's in there. You know, maybe a Z.
Llorona.
That's right, it's Llorona. Oh, mother... What's the original language? Is it Spanish?
Llorona.
Okay, you win, kind of, this second round.
Llorona.
There's somebody's definitely pronouncing a J in there.
Llorona.
Yeah, that's like Llorona. Llorona. You gotta roll that R. Roll it real hard. Llorona, you know? I'm not doing any of that. I'll say Llorona, whatever. Llorona. Llorona. God, freaking... I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say Llorona. Llorona. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it. Oh my god. The legend of Llorona, Spanish for the Ballin' Woman, has been a part of Hispanic culture in the Southwest since the days of the conquistadors. The tizzy, thin spirit be said to the bleeze with natural beauty and long steppin' black hair. Slackin' white gown, she roams the shot collar and creeks, wailin' into the night, cruisin' faux children to drag play a hatin' to a watery grave. No one realizes knows when the legend of La Llorona. God damn it, I lost my place. That's what I get for doing the zoom in. La Llorona. Yeah, from where it originated for my bling bling. Though the tales vary from source to source, the one common thread be that she is the spirit of the doomed homie who drowned her children, now spends eternity gangbanging on them crazy-ass niggas. Alright, that part got me. Alright, what? La Llorona, christened Maria, was born to a peasant family in a humble village, spitting that real shit, and started beauty captured the attention of both the rich and poor men of the area. She was said to have spent homeboy days in homeboy, humble peasant steppin', but not sippin'. She would do shot collar, bizzle, white gown, and thrill the men who admired pimpin' in the local fandangos. The shit is a fandango. What do you think so far of this? I've actually heard this legend before. Like some people think she drowned her own kids. Sorry, excuse me. Well, maybe it's not the same one, isn't it? Where like there was this guy that she fell in love with or something, but the guy didn't want to like have kids, and she had kids, so she drowned the kids so they could be together. But then when he found out what she did, he left. Like, you know, he was like, screw, no, fuck this shit, and he bounced out of there, and like pieced out of there real quick. And then so she drowned herself in the river. That's the story I heard. Is that not the same one? So there's this book called The Amory Wars, which I'm thinking about, you know, just narrating. Only one person in the chat's gonna get that. All right, now let's go back to the Japanese Creepypasta wiki and translate some stories, because there was nothing translated about that at all. Huh? Yeah. That was very good English, and that's not what we came here for. Read the Garosku. Yeah, Alright, so this one's short. This is, you know, like the smiling man. It's about that guy who's like smiling and walking weird or something. Smack the mic. And, you know, following you down the street. Taking your McDonald's gift cards, crap like that. He just ignores you? Wait, who ignores you? Are you talking about me? I don't ignore people. I just don't always see everyone's chat. So if someone said something and they think I ignored them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, it's not called the smiling man. It's technically called the smiling person. So, you know, don't assume his gender. You know, we're not sexist here. Or whatever that is, I'm not sure. I really like night trips until one day. After I finished my job, I moved out to live with my old classmates in a small suite in a building. Our room is on the 6th floor, and I can see the opposite park. The first floor lobby has a glass door. From the glass door, you can go outside. Well, wow, that's a really innovative door. Seeing the entrance to the opposite park, please listen to me. What? I like to go out alone at midnight. There was a horrible thing that happened once, and I started telling him to go out. I went to the park opposite. It was normal at the beginning. I walked around the park as usual. Every time I went around, I went to Chikachoa? Yeah, I don't know what that is. To buy a drink. When I was ready to go, there was an Aberdeen smile on the opposite street. I danced slowly and danced. I usually greeted him. He didn't return to me. He just watched me dancing. I didn't care. I went to Gashgow. What the fuck is this? I bought it and left. Going out, the arbor is opposite. He is still the same, smiling and dancing, moving towards me. I feel weird. I will speed up, but I don't care how fast I go. Aber feels fast. When I arrive, I really couldn't stand it, I said. What's the matter with Aber? He still just ignored me. I said at once. If you are fine, please don't follow me. He's been ignoring me, I said aloud. If you come over, I will call you. He followed me. I couldn't stand it. When I took out my mobile phone and called to prepare for the police, he bent down and picked up a stone. After knocking off the phone in my hand, he quickly ran over and dropped on my mobile phone. What did he do? The fuck? Did he just, like, take a shit on the phone? What the fuck? What? Rotten turned to look at me, but this time his smile became more distorted. He kept staring at me. His eyes made me super scared, and I ran away. I was afraid he would catch up when I was running. I looking at him later, but I didn't find that. I ran to the corner. He followed. The smile became more horrible. The mouth was still bleeding. He took the knife from the back. I thought, I am finished. I am finished. At the same time, there was a car passing by, and when Aber saw it, he ran away. I stepped up and ran back to the building. Finally, I went to press the elevator. I went into the elevator. I saw it from behind the glass door. The arbor was at the entrance to the opposite park. I was so scared. I went to the room. I looked outside. The arbor was still there, but he looked up. I was close to me. I immediately pulled up the curtains and locked the door, and ran to the old classmate's bed. I didn't dare to sleep. I was afraid that arbor would come to me outside the room, but I was no match for sleep. I woke up. I told the students. He only said, "Because it is your fantasy?" I don't think so. I didn't dare to go out at night after that incident. My dreams were those of Arbor's smile in those days. He told me, "We will meet soon. The next time you will break it down." Wait. Momo. The shit is a Momo. Isn't that like a dress? Oh god, that's a creepy picture. Wow. Yeah, I'd still, you know. He signed his crimes in advance with tickets and postcards addressed to the London police. The message of the most famous and unknown monster in history had a tone between the playful and the macabre, with phrases like, you will still hear from me, and you will see my games." The signature was that of the serial killer par excellence, the almost legendary and almighty Jack the Ripper. The fuck? Why is this borderline freaking worshipping him? The almighty? That's weird. Right? That's not just me, right? That's weird. The letters of Jack the Ripper. From August 31st to November 8th, 1888, 5 prostitutes were murdered and barbarously mutilated. The case had a huge prominence in the press of the time, and even today, the figure of Jack the Ripper has become a paradigm and model of the serial killer. The killer's identity, although innumerable hypotheses have been made over time, has never been established. That's a pretty damn good translation. From Italian to Spanish to English, and it makes sense. Let's see. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good. You know, congratulations. Who the fuck is Saucy Jack? I just saw the word Saucy Jack somewhere on this page before I clicked onto a different page. The postcard of Saucy Jack. Is that a real person? Or is that just the translation? Because Saucy Jack is the worst serial killer name ever. Sounds like a stripper name. Okay. So it changed the title from Slenderman to Extreme Animals. Oh, hey. So it says, there's a warning. It says this site may be considered inappropriate. Alright, good stuff. Let's move on. Let's translate the description. The description of this story reads, "The terrible, the only feared forest." She started, as it was always started, near deep and dark in the face of people. Of course, we lived in the bush, where no milieu is lost. In those regions, the special events are normally posted to and so newspapers from the missing children's months. It was true that the children did not seem to be safe, and that many children went to the camps to celebrate their courage, and when spring arrived at the end of the summer, it never started, and no one had ever had children again. Okay? It reads, "Effective behavior that affects ours is the media for journalists and about uncertainty of guns. In many newspapers and magazines, it should happen. In fact, it should have happened in..." Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not reading that. That is too... What is Somali? Yeah, oh, you're fighting over Danny now? Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. I don't know the rest of the words. That's all I know. And it gets scary? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, so I don't know what I've stumbled upon here. What the shit? Are these real stories, or are these just horrible translations? Slenderman's nipples. Jeff and Jane's homemade porn. Yeah, this is, I think I've stumbled onto the German troll pasta site. I do not like you. I slightly like you. Nani? It sounds like every girl I've ever dated. My goodness. Really summing up my dating life. Go on.